It's going.
It's going.
We recording. We recording, y'all.
We're recording and we are talking about business.
Let's talk about it.
Got to make some money.
Gotta make money.
I am getting ready to retire. 2 decades of service. And you've been crushing it, and you already have a business.
I do. I have an LLC.
You have an LLC, and it's working for you. Moving forward, talking about trying to merge things and keep things forward in, I guess, expanding the empire, how are we going to carry this business? So one of the things that I needed to do, I needed to start an LLC before the end of the year. I've had 2 LLCs before, and they have since dissolved. I kind of started, didn't really do nothing with it, or it didn't materialize the way I wanted to, but I've been doing my media thing. I got my Rob Media Solutions LLC. That's what's coming out. I think I could do a lot of work with that. I can move some things around. We could do some write-offs. So I need to create my LLC. But there was a big reason why I needed to create that LLC before 2024. Why is that?
So I don't know if you guys have been on TikTok or Facebook, whatever, but this big talk about the BOI, which is basically this thing that's come out. So reporting to the government. They've announced that the final rule requires certain entities to report their beneficial ownership information. That's what BOI stands for. And basically it's designed to provide transparency about who owns and benefits from an LLC or a corporation. Basically, where y'all money going? Are y'all really getting this money, and what you doing with it?
I think it's just another way for the government to keep tabs on you, man. I think what happened was COVID happened, right? A lot of people weren't going to work, but then a lot of people started to get to work.
Yep.
A lot of businesses were formed. People was making stuff happen. And then all of a sudden, as COVID kind of started going away a little bit, people were trying to get back to work. But people was already making money. They said, why would I go work for a corporation when I'm the corporation? I'm thinking like now the government's like, dang, there's a lot of people out here making money, and we got to find a way to keep tabs on it.
Yep.
You know? So that's what that BOI is about. And basically, if you go out and create an LLC in 2024, from the time you started, I want to say it's like 30 days that you got to, it's like 30.
I think it's 30 days. But if you still, so if you start a LLC now in 2023, you have until January 1 of 2025 to file your BOI or report your BOI, whatever that is. Then, let's say you wait until January 1 of 2024, you only have 30 days, I think. I think it's 30 or 60 days, something like that. And you got to start reporting, like, immediately. So if you're going to do an LLC or create one, do it now before the end of the year.
There are deeper specifics that go into the penalties. It's like jail time, and it's like crazy financial fees. I'm not going to tell you all the specifics. I just highly encourage you to look it up. But if you are interested in starting an LLC, you got like 6 days to start your LLC, man. I jumped online, started my LLC. It's a pretty simple process. You just got to go get online. You can start an LLC. It's absolutely free. Make sure your business name's not taken.
Used.
You know what I'm saying? Register for your EIN. You get that. But the biggest thing, too, is when you are registered for your LLC, it's that code. I want to say it's like the NACIS code. And it's basically giving you a breakdown of where your business lies. But all that stuff's online. It's not hard. It takes you maybe 20, 30 minutes to start your LLC. And then you got to do the processing fee. For me in Georgia, it was $100. Money well spent. Get it done before the end of the year. Yeah.
It's worth it.
Pushing business to the next level, right? You are doing your physical
therapy and personal training.
And what's the 2024 goal?
2024, the goal is to move everything online. So typically when I first started out over a year ago, I was going to people's homes, and then I transitioned to a space in an MMA gym, which I loved because I was combining PT and personal training more so. So when I would have my dry needling clients, it was just more convenient for me to go there. Then I transitioned more towards personal training, and I would train clients at a gym. Now, after a while, you start weighing the cost and the profit. It's not the same. Virtually, I can reach more clientele. I feel like I can impact them a lot more online. I also would like to go into the nutrition portion of it, create nutrition plans, and just help people throughout their fitness journey, but virtually, not so much in person. Plus, everything's online nowadays anyway.
Everything is online. And one of the things that that we've been talking about is like playing off of each other's strong points, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have all the information to push the business forward. It's just some of the tech stuff is like, that's not your area of expertise. I'm a tech guy.
He does
doing
camera stuff.
All
everything.
the camera stuff, all the media stuff, that is perfect. So I think the paired can work together. We could both push each other forward,
That's
you know?
the goal. Mm-hmm.
And that was my goal too, starting my Rob Media solution, because things that I want to get into, I would love to be able to facilitate a media environment for somebody. There's a lot of people who want to be on the internet, they want to get monetized. I kind of have an idea of what that business model looks like, what has worked for me, or more importantly, let's just say that's what you want to do, but you don't have the equipment. I would love for someone to say, hey, I want to start a podcast, and they show up, I got the studio, you know, I can charge them for studio time. And then if they want to get, not you good, charge them for studio time. And then if they want the editing, that'd just be a whole nother piece of the Rob Media solution. And then I can probably get into consulting too, because a lot of folks think they need the biggest and best equipment. And just to kind of give you a quick example, I talk to a lot of people say, man, I got a 4K camera, I got an 8K camera. And I'm telling them, like, you really don't need that. Like the stuff that I shoot with a Canon 90D. And my camera came out, I want to say in 2018. And I shoot in 1080p, but it's the post-production. Mm-hmm. I upscale to 4K, I edit in 4K, then it's kind of like knowing your frames per second, knowing the type of lens you got, you know, what's the look that you're going for, and then the most important thing out of everything is lighting. Lighting is what's going to make your content pop. But I would love to be able to provide something like that, and that's kind of stuff I'm looking at for doing the Rob Media Solutions, LLC. That's what business looks like for me in 2024.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Sounds
I think
like
we're going to be a good
duo?
team. Yes.
Make things happen?
Just don't charge me for the screen time. Y'all see that?
I ain't charge you for no screen time.
He threw that charge in, and he didn't tell me about that before this. He waited till we got on camera to say that. But no, he's got all kinds of, like, I literally, exactly what he said. I've got the information, and I've always wanted to put it out, but I just don't know how. I remember shooting a video on a freaking iPhone, not the iPhone 15. Now, those 15s are pretty good, but it was like a regular iPhone, and I got some views, but I was more so just trying to put the information out of there. And when I have to take time away from the education portion to try and figure out how to get the information to people, that just, it makes me not even want to do it. So the fact that that's your strong suit, it's like switching off. Like it's going to flow. It's going to be super easy.
It's going to be real easy. I'm very excited about it. And it's kind of funny too, because it's like, I know some of it you're not even interested in.
I'm not.
Look, one day I'm up here, I'm editing a video. I say, hey, come check this out. And I'm up here, I'm moving stuff, I'm creating a thumbnail, I'm downloading this off the internet, I'm putting this out on. She's like, just let me know when it's done so I can look at it.
I don't care. I don't care about that. It's cool. It's super cool. Like, he moves so fast on the computer, y'all. And I'm just like, it would take me all week to do the stuff that he does in like, what, 20 minutes, if that. So it's definitely a skill, but this is something that you've obtained over time.
Yeah, over time. And I just had a passion for it, man. When people talk to me about content creation and, you know, putting stuff together, or a lot of people see my stuff and say, man, I think your product looks real good. It's a hobby that just turned into something else. So I'm just trying, I'm not going to say materialize off it. I'm just trying to, you know, put it out there for the world to see, sell some information. And, you know, if they say if you're good with something, maybe make a couple bucks.
Yeah. And that's the goal. I mean, yeah, the goal is to, you know, get monetized. But for me specifically, that's why I put that kind of raggedy video out there, and we may throw it in here one day. I don't know. We'll see what he decides to do. And it's more so just getting information out there. That's pretty much what it is. My goal is to educate the people, because there's a lot of stuff people don't know. For example, I'm not going to go too deep into detail, but health savings accounts, flex spend accounts, that's your money to use however you want to. But people don't know that. You could literally come see me, cash-based PT, with a HSA or a FSA account. That's just a little random tip. So stuff like that.
It's coming. It's coming.
It's coming though. We'll go more into that later. But yeah.
So that's pretty like just like a brief of what 2024 looks like business-wise for us. I think I'm excited. I'm dope.
I'm excited. I'm ready.
I'm ready. Let's get it going.
Get back in the gym. Get fit.
All right, we'll catch y'all on the next one. That's all we got from y'all. This is Mr. Rob Armstrong and Dr. P, and we are out.
Bye.